Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 10, episode 10. I can already tell you I will not be reviewing this show next season. Okay, look. I don't know who said we want to see this. I'm going to come on screen. I don't know who said, yeah, let's bring the show back and have it be about nothing but nothing. I am bored, okay? These made up storylines, this fraudulent ass second wedding, the made up is with even Mama D coming in talking to the camel. I'm like, what is going on? Rashida's fake pregnancy. You got Sierra want to make a baby with a man she barely know. Who want this? I don't want this. America don't want this. Atlanta don't want this. No one wants this. But because I'm already reviewing the season, I'm trying to be a team player and review the whole season. I can't do this next season, okay? I cannot. We waited so long, okay, to get this season to start, and this is what we get? The disrespect to the fans, okay? The fake storyline. And even the fact that Karla's storyline is she's upset that her grown-ass daughter has a grown-ass boyfriend. Who cares? We didn't even know you had a grown daughter until the other show, the family reunion show. We had knew about her, but we didn't see her until then, and that was also because what did Karla need? A storyline. So you didn't look, Mona or whoever is in charge of Love and Hip Hop right now, y'all need to cut it out, okay? We don't need this fugaziness in our lives. We don't want this, okay? Don't try to be fooling me and thinking I care. I know. The thing we cared about was Jock and his son, okay? That was kind of cool. Even Bambi and Scrappy, that's kind of cool. But why is we getting this whole Yandy and Mendici and Judy story? Okay, why is we getting that? We don't want that. We don't want no. Y'all really assumed Yandy was the focal point of the show. Y'all really thought we want to see. Don't nobody care about no second fake. I'm not reviewing this show next season, okay? But let me go through little motions or whatever and get done with this. Anyway, the wedding's still happening, okay? Yandy and them that got Mendici and will love Mendici and Infinity out there. Oh, we didn't talk to Infinity, okay? You know, we a family. We gonna go through things and work out things or whatever. So not only is she here, she's a part of the wedding. I'm like, oh, so not only is she the CEO, she's also a member. And why does Sierra hair look so stupid all the time? Why she keep putting clips? I have clips in my hair right now. Y'all can't see them. You know, clip right here to hold my hair up in my twist. But you can't see the clips. Why is her clip? Honey, I was not gonna be petty. But since y'all gave us a dumb little show, I might as well be petty and show her ugly hairstyle to try to figure out why is this a part of the show, okay? But in my notes, I said, Sierra hair looks stupid. She's a fool, is what it said. What is this? Okay, is this supposed to be? How do you wear your hair like that out in like in the room, but also out in public? Is that supposed to be messy or done? I'm confused either way. Okay, why your face looks so stretched? Look, when y'all have these surgeries on y'all faces, that is the only time I comment on how y'all look. Because that ain't your original face, Sierra, and it's making me mad. Me and my homegirls, and y'all know my homegirls is me, myself, and I, okay? Anyway, and she's also dumb to be up here with her hair like this, telling Eric, we need to make some babies. Let's stand on all day. We made babies last night. Let's go in the shower and make some babies. I can't wait to tell my baby you was conceived in Dubai. Childish. Anyway, we see everybody meet up or whatever at dinner. This event that Yandy planned tonight or whatever. Okay. Now when we see Yandy and Cardi talking, I'm like, why they talking? For what? Poor Kay. Okay. Yandy gonna tell Carly, Okay, I respect you so much for being a single mother. Okay, I did not know how hard it was until Mendices went off to prison, and I had to have a whole family around me and surrounding me. Okay, and I was a single mama. And I'm like, first of all, Carly didn't raise her child. Okay, you need to be thanking Carly's mama for what she did for Jack. Okay, because as we know, as we clearly know, she may have been a single mom because the daddy was in prison, but Carly did not raise her daughter. Her mama did. Okay, so thank her mama. Anyway, look, I understand. Okay, because when Mo went to jail. Okay, I get why you did not, legally marry Mendices because when Mo went to jail, people were trying to sue me for what he had. They tried because I was his wife. I'm like, I'm still wondering, were you really married? Where's the marriage? Where's the divorce decree? Carly. Okay, anyway. Now, Andy said, Judy was there that night when the lawyers told me that financially, what was mine would become Mendices and whatever, things he had going on would be mine too. And I ain't want them problems. So I decided that night or that day with them lawyers to not sign the marriage license. And Judy knew all along. Look, Yandy, you need to understand no one's issue is the fact that you made the decision to not legally marry him. No one is negating that fact. That's fine. That's being a smart businesswoman. Okay. The issue, not even the issue, but the point people making is that man ain't your legal husband. You try to make us believe y'all had a regular wedding and y'all was a regular husband and wife and y'all were not. You deceived the public by having a wedding and gonna say, but we happy over here. No one is saying y'all ain't happy. No one is saying you don't love him. No one is saying that y'all did not go through whatever y'all went through. But when people have weddings on television, we usually assume it's because they are legally married. Okay, if not, just say he's my boyfriend who can get some money if I die. Okay, he signed the damn life policy, but don't make it seem like he's your husband based on the wedding you had. Okay, because that's the thing. Y'all did not need a wedding. Okay, to take vows. Okay, just sit in the living room and say, I love you forever. Sign the legal document saying if I die, you get my money and leave it at that. Okay, anyway, I'm like, she make me mad when she gets upset as if we're insinuating they're not in love. We know y'all in love. That's not an issue. Y'all ain't married. Not legally. Y'all have a union. Y'all took vows. Yeah, sure. But you did not legally get married, which is what you made everyone think until you also came clean that it wasn't really true. Okay, so get out of my face with that. Anyway, she said, what matters is me and Mendici took vows. And we vowed to love each other forever. Okay. And we signed the most important document, the wills. Okay. So if something happened to him or something happened to me, we have the final say. And I'm like, okay, fine. Again, in case you die, he gets the money. We get it. Okay. Yandy really, girl, she made me mad. Okay. At the end of the day, yes, you love that man. Yes, that man loves you, but y'all are not legally married. Y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend. Anyway, we can see Judy. Judy gets there. Where's the picture? I had a little picture of Judy. Okay, boom, pal. Judy gets there. Judy wants to apologize for the conversation she had with Mama D. Oh, okay. But he don't want to hear it. Okay, he like, I don't like you said it, and you saying that you hope this time we do it for real. Makes it seem like you're saying the first time it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay, y'all did not get married. Y'all had a wedding. Y'all did not get married. Okay, that's what it is. Now the fact that Judy tried to fake cry, honey, I'm so hurt. I'm gonna cry. I'm like, ain't no tears, Judy. Judy, she really tried to fake cry. I'm hurting inside or whatever. But she told production, yes, I was fake crying. I was absolutely fake crying because Yandy fake cried quicker than me. Okay, and I knew I had to fake cry before Yandy fake cried. Okay. Because I was like, whoa. I do think Yandy fake cries sometimes. I'm leave that be. But again, Judy messy. Okay, we can't negate the fact that Judy is messy, but Judy ain't lying. She may be messy, but she not lying. Not at all. Not at this point. Not at this point. And Mendici, like, Mama, you tripping and you on some bullshit with Mama. I can't have that. Okay. And Judy say, Yandy just don't know how to accept the apology because she likes drama and want to keep me away from my son. No, Judy, the things you do is what makes them not want to be around you. Okay, now I don't expect Yandy to want to convince him to be around you because Yandy don't like Judy. I don't think Judy like Judy, but I mean, who care? Okay, and Mendici then say, well, maybe we should not tell her where the wedding gonna be at. Okay, and then she just can't come. I'm like, oh really? Okay, fine. Now, when Sierra and Cardi had a conversation, their faces made me upset. Okay, because neither one of their faces is what they was born with. But I'm gonna leave that be. I don't care that Sierra wants to be a fool and wants to have a baby with a man she don't know. That don't matter to me. Okay, now her saying that she's already been married for 8 years, so for her, she don't really need a marriage. Okay, because she's already had one, but she wants a baby. And that's on her. If you want to have a baby with a man you don't know, honey, people have done that all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Roll the dice. Okay. Now Cardi said how her daughter's boyfriend, she don't really like him. Okay, we don't care. Not at all. And I'll say Sierra was smart in saying, you know what, if my daughter dated somebody I ain't like, I would tell her about it, but I'm not going to beat her over the head with it. I say it once and leave it be, okay? Because eventually she'll figure it out. Either way, we still don't care. Now, when Mama D and Judy met up, okay, first of all, who put them in this goddamn basket, okay? Why did y'all put these ladies outside in the hotness of the Dubai sun like they might not wither away? And for the most part, Judy, like, Mama D talked to that much, okay? I talked to her and said what I said in confidence because she's a friend of mine. It was a girlfriend-to-girlfriend conversation, you know what I'm saying? And she started all this bullshit by repeating what I said, okay? It wasn't her place. And Mama D was like, you know what, Judy, I said what I said because it should have been said and you did say it, okay? And then Judy gonna say, Mama D, you gotta stop this he say, she say bullshit. I was like, but you said it, Judy. You said it. And Mom D was like, look, first of all, Judy, I'm not a kid, okay? If I am uninvited to the wedding, fine, I don't care because I'm a grown ass woman, okay? I didn't lie. Okay, I didn't lie on you. You said what I said. You said, okay? And then Judy uninvites Mama D to a wedding that she's barely Judy, you barely have an invitation. So you can't uninvite Mama D. Mom, look, I will be there anyway. I don't get no fucks. I'm like, these old women up and fussing and fighting for what? Okay, and Mama D was retired. She was Mama D was over it. Now, Bambi in a store with her mama, her 2 kids, her baby bump, and also with Erica's daughter, Sapphire. Is it Sapphire? Safari? I don't know. Because she's giving Erica a little break because again, girl Safari is still somewhere in Miami popping this man puss all around town. Okay. And her mama come to visit. But I'm still tired, Ma. I got my kids. Okay, I'm getting ready to have all 3 kids or whatever. So I need to practice. And Scrappy still feel like saying he do everything, like he don't do nothing wrong. So I'm just trying to live my life and whatnot, okay? And I'm gonna just do me, okay, until I get birth. I mean, I guess she ain't got no choice. Now, when Erica FaceTime her on the phone or whatnot, because she's not in the hospital, she is now dilated to 2 centimeters. They're trying to stop her from dilating further because she does not want to have a premature child. She's like, when Bambi said, well, have you called Safari? Does he know? And when Erica said, well, no, because he's too selfish to care, okay? I didn't want to bother to tell him or whatever because I filed for divorce. He didn't call me to talk about it. I'm looking like, it's like, okay, I think he don't want to be with you. So, and you don't want to be with him. And so if you file for divorce, what do you want him to say? I think Erica really wants him to fight for this marriage, and he don't want it. He don't want it at all. But I do think she should have told him what was going on with her and the baby because you can then say, well, no, I told him he didn't show up. Okay. Because he don't have to want to be with you to want to be a parent. So I do think she should have told him, and then see, he ain't shit still because he ain't show up. I'm gonna leave that be. But she like, I realized I'm gonna have to do all this on my own. I did not want to do this on my own. I never thought I would be in the hospital, having a baby, or going through these complications alone. I got a whole husband. I just wanted to do anything to save my marriage. I wanted my kid to see their dad love their mom, and now my kids won't see that or whatever. And I'm like, girl, man, like, girl, I just don't want to be next. I don't want to go through what she going through. Both y'all husbands ain't shit. I think Scrap is more not shit than Safari, but they both lack common sense to know they're not being as supportive as they should be. The difference between the two couples is Erica left Safari, divorced him, and Bambi and Scrap still together. But I'm gonna leave that be and let's move on. There was a little party for Sierra and Rashida because they both had a birthday. Now Kurt got Peter some gifts, a new ring. After the first side baby getting a ring, a new wedding ring. It was some earrings, like a bracelet, just some jewelry, whatever. Now, Eric, who was Sierra's man, like, okay, y'all come back to the room. I got some things for her, and they walk in there. He got the whole Sierra name and lights, all bright. Okay, with a little Chanel bag right there, whatever. Like, you know what? I care for you so much. He said, you do so much and how great you are, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I got a question to ask you. What did you get the woman who has everything? And they're like, is he going to propose? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is he going to propose? No. He said, I got your name in lights. Custom made, okay, and I got you gifts and gave her a Chanel bag and some Chanel sandals. I was like, this Negro here, okay? You had everybody, he had the whole table, leave the table, go upstairs to their room to see her name lit up. They know her name, sir. That's what you do when you're proposing to someone. You should not have a baby with him. He don't know how to propose right. He don't know how to not propose right. I would have been like, dude, what are you doing? Why are we here? This is stupid, okay? But I'm going to leave that be. Now, also at the little party and whatnot, we seen, was it this? I don't know, it was later on. But we see Jonathan, who's also there because he's doing his makeup. She said that's her best friend. Mama D. Okay, and then Mendices and Yanni talking and whatnot, okay? And Mama D, like, your mama was upset with me, for telling you what she said, but I told her that you said that shit and it was what it was. And Mendices, like, said, look, she always do that. She do things and she feel like people are supposed to forgive her, and just, like, be over it or whatever, and I can't do, like, I just don't want to have her at my wedding when she on bullshit. And Jonathan try to be a voice of reason and say, look, I get that you want to protect your family, okay, from your mama. However, my mama does some bullshit too. However, when she do some bullshit, when I have events or life, life events, I still invite her because when we on good terms, I never want to look back at an event in my life and she was not in the photos there celebrating with me. Because again, later in life, when we on good terms, I can always look back and see she was still there. If you don't invite your mama when y'all on good terms, she would have still missed some kind of event, and you will regret that later. And that's very, very true, whatever. And so, Mama D, y'all say, touch your mama. Okay, Scrap don't like what I do. He get on my nerve. No, I get on his nerve sometimes to begin. I'm his mama. Boom, pow, pow. Mendy say, what, y'all right. I'm going to go ahead, not include my mom. I'm going to go ahead and let her come. I got her a little wedding dress to go to the wedding or whatever, and I'm going to invite her. If she comes, she comes. She don't, that's on her. Okay. So we then see this whole second non-marriage wedding that they're having. You see all the kids, you see Big Mendices, Dexter Mendices. You see Amir. You see, I think it's Omir and Amir. Like one is Omere and the other one is, I think, Amir. Them sad babies. Anyway, so yeah, it was fine. Okay, Yandy brings up how during her dress was beautiful. She brings up how during the first, non-marriage wedding that, she was very, very nervous because at that point in time, he had not been sentenced yet. So they had no idea how much time he was getting. So she could not really focus on being a blushing bride because she was wondering, how long am I going to lose him for, in this non-marriage wedding that we're having on national television where we acted like it was a real wedding. And then, boom, the dress was beautiful. Okay, beautiful. The first one was too. So again, in this second non-marriage wedding, it was fine. They said some vows to each other. We still love each other. Okay, we still hug the wife, whatever. And the whole family was there, including Judy. And even, Infinity was there. It was cute. Okay, we see Yandy, Mendici, Infinity, all the kids or whatever. Cool. And that was the whole episode. This whole episode was a fake non-marriage wedding, for a man who loves a woman and a woman who loves a man and who do not or cannot and will not be legally married because of his drug case, money laundering or whatever his charges were, whatever he owed to the government. Yandy wanting people to stop acting like, they fake. We not saying y'all fake, but you're not. That's not your husband. Legally. Okay. Common law, sure. Long-time boyfriend, sure. But you can't be upset with viewers of a show who watched you get married in 2015 or whatever that was. When y'all was acting like y'all were husband and wife and legally married and y'all not. And my thing is, anybody can have a will and say give it to whoever, but we know what a marriage typically means and stands for legally, and that ain't what y'all is. And there are a lot of people who have always wanted to be married, for one. And so don't act like y'all are what y'all aren't when y'all could be that, So we love you. You love your boyfriend. Fine. I'm done. This was a bunch of bullshit. I'm just like, why is this show even on? Again, I'm not doing this next season. I'm not, Send Yandy back to New York. Yandy ruined this franchise. She really, really did. Because if all you have to show us is Yandy's non-marriage wedding, and we can't get stuff from the actual people of Atlanta, I don't need the show. It's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And you can't bring somebody from the New York franchise here, invite the Atlanta cast as supporting cast, and then have her story be the main story. Not on my watch. Not on my goddamn watch. Anyway, I'm done. I gotta go. I will see you when I see you. Peace.